Hi, I'm Mr Paynton, Head of Psychology at the Associated Sixth Form, and I just want to give you a brief bit of information about the course. Firstly, we're a very popular subject, currently have 250 students on roll, with there being 6 classes in Year 12 and 6 in Year 13. Psychology is the study of the human mind and the corresponding behaviour, and it's a great choice of course for anybody interested in just understanding how people work. We firstly need to have a good understanding of the human brain, its structure and its function, and as such, a good scientific grounding is a necessity, particularly if it happens to be in biology. You will study various modules throughout the 2-year course. These include childhood development, which is known as attachment theory. We also look at social influence, things like why we obey and why we conform, or probably even more interestingly, why some people don't. We'll look at memory, what it is, why it's better for some people than others, and what we can do to improve it. We of course study abnormality, and we cover 3 different abnormalities in Year 12. We look at phobias and depression and OCD. We look at their causes, we look at their symptoms, and we also look at the treatments for them. We also cover research methods, which is a big part of psychology. It's the science behind the behaviour really. We look at various ways researchers study behaviours, whether it be in lab studies or interviews or through observations. We look at the reliability and validity of already conducted studies and work out their value to us as support of any theories that we've covered. There's also a mathematical element of the course, and we look at how data is collected and used, as well as looking at graphs and tables and charts and other statistical elements. Due to this, we do ask that students have a good understanding of maths and hopefully enjoy the stats side of that course. We also look briefly at the origins of psychology and how it's emerged as a science. We look at the different approaches in psychology, whether or not it be explaining behaviour due to biological causes, or maybe faulty thoughts, maladaptive learning. There's always more than one possible explanation for any given behaviour, so we need to consider them all. In Year 13, we build upon the approaches work and the research methods that you do in Year 12. But we could also maybe look at stress or eating behaviour. We look at addiction, aggression, amongst other topics. You'll be assessed regularly, mostly through essay work, so you do need a good grade in English as well. And where possible, we do try and design and carry out our own research. We feel that a psychology course gives you a really good balanced overview and ability to explain human behaviour. It's useful, it links with lots of other subjects, especially biology, and it's seen as a good facilitating subject for universities, which basically means that it's well considered and can help you get onto lots of other degree courses. Possible career path after a psychology degree could include becoming one of a variety of different kinds of psychologists, for example, clinical or educational. Could go into counselling, you could go into advertising or marketing, you could of course go into being a therapist or a teacher, police officer, health service, a solicitor maybe, a sports coach. You could go into human resources, but there are so many other things that you could use which would benefit from a psychology degree too. Doing an A-level in psychology won't enable you to read the minds or to even analyse the dreams of other people, and certainly won't allow you to diagnose people of conditions, but it will give you an insight into why we behave the way we do and set you on the path to further study at a higher level. We look forward to welcoming you to the Associated Sixth Form to study psychology. If you do have any questions, please feel free to get in touch.